Hi everybody, how you doing? This is my spiritual journey through meditation 106. And this one's going to get a little spicy because I'm going to dive you deeper into that keyhole. Because truly, that's all you're kind of looking through is the little keyhole when you first start meditation. It seems kind of odd, but that's how it works when you first start. So we talked about this color, seeing that in your meditations. We also talked about this. If I'd known about this long before I started meditation, it would have helped me immensely in a quicker fashion in getting where I was supposed to be. So yes, silk mask, simple, get them off Amazon pretty cheap or pretty much anywhere around. So this keyhole that you're looking through, and that's what it's going to look like for a while. Like you're looking through a keyhole trying to see. But remember, don't force to see. Don't, try to look in there. First, get it to open. And you'll start seeing this magenta. That's the color I see. You may see another color, but that's the color that I see. And truly, the magenta pink is the calming, nurturing color in the universe. It is a very healing color. That's a really good sign. It really is. It means you're doing very well. And what you'll do when you get more into this, you're going to see shadows or these blacks or whatever you want to call them. They're going to start fading away and you're going to start seeing more of this. And that's a good sign. Don't get disappointed or because you don't see this color. It may be a different color. Remember, each one of us is different. Each one of us has our own path to travel. And each meditation is unique to you. Remember, thumbprint. Unique to you. Just because you didn't experience what this guy told you on a YouTube channel, whatever, or you didn't hold your fingers in the right area, whatever, don't go by that. Go by what your heart feels. I never did this. I never did that. I mean, you can do it if it helps you focus. But once your heart starts opening, but I can tell you for a fact that being entangled, loved for your creator will definitely speed it up. Because it's truly what it is. The planet is going through a transformational change. And those who keep their heart doors closed will continue on with the same old reality they've been running in. It's going to get tougher for them. But you need to open this door up to your creator. Because that's where things will truly begin to inspire you to even meditate more. And like I said, don't worry. A lot of times you're going to fall asleep. It's okay. But you might get a gift when you come back, when you wake up. I got to the point where I would just set my alarm clock for 1 hour. 1 hour is enough. If you don't get anything by then, just wait till tomorrow or later on in the day. But I can tell you that when you meditate during the day, you're going to have better results because the light is shining on the whole entire planet. Well, on this half of the planet. And those riffraff guys, they like to play more in at night. That's why between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., this veil is thin. And what they're talking about is the consciousness is down. Nobody's like, you're not running 100 miles an hour and your consciousness is down. Even yours is down at that time. It's thinnest. You're not racing around trying to think about what you got to do for the day or the week or the month or the year. It's this part. Now, sometimes you'll get riffraff in those meditations at night. I got plenty of them. Matter of fact, I helped clear some of the astral plane out. Oh, yeah. Well, God threw me down in there. I was the brightest fishing lure in the park. So, trust me, you're not going to experience what I experienced, but you are going to get maybe some bad riffraff coming to your... And there'll be times when you have to clear out maybe an old lifetime that you were very negative in. And like I always told you, there's no fear. They'll try to put fear on you. When you come out, you may jump right out of your bed like, what the hell? But things like that you have to let it go through so you can clear it out, so you can move up in your frequency, up in your meditations. When I first started and I finally got my third eye to open, it was some of the most colorful, amazing places I went to. Heaven was amazing. Even though I'm kind of a star guy, I like the stars. I like to travel. I'm the sci-fi guy. So I went to a lot of those places first. But I did go to heaven. And this was back in, I would say, 2012, where I looked, and when I was walking, I knew somebody was walking with me. It was my guardian angel. But I couldn't make him out. I couldn't tell if he was tall or short or whatever. Yeah, I just knew he was there. But when I looked on the right-hand side, I seen all these angels down a long hallway, and they were all sitting, looking at me. God doesn't judge you by what happens. You judge yourself by what happens. If you do disasters, or if you hurt somebody, kill somebody, you're going to have to face that karma later on down the road. It might not be in this lifetime, might be in another lifetime. But start forgiving yourself. We've all done stupid stuff. And we've all done some really stupid stuff. Have we hurt people's hearts? Yes, we have. I don't think there's a soul on the planet that has not hurt somebody's heart. When you came here with kind of like a soul contract. Like you wrote it out and you played what you want to experience so you can get better at dealing with these emotions of yours. Yes. Treating people kinder, more loving, more compassionate, empathy. All those things that God looks for the quality in his newest angels coming back. Remember that. And if you think that by all the damage you did before, and let's say you're a millionaire, and all the damage you did before, you figure, okay, well, I'll just throw my money and help these people out and God will forgive me. It doesn't quite work that way. That's why I always say, talk to God before the end of your life. Okay? That's what he appreciates. Is talk to him before the end of your life. That's the key to a good meditation. So when you begin to meditate, this keyhole is going to stay a keyhole for a while. It did for me for about 2 years, but I've seen a lot in that keyhole. Yeah, sometimes it'll open up and they'll gift you with something really special. And sometimes it'll just stay small. But work on being positive. That's a key factor in your meditations. The more positive you are, the more positive meditations you're going to have. So I want you to leave comments if you're trying to do this, or maybe you're a little more advanced. That's fine. Let me know if you're having problems in your meditations. Meditations is for your balance of life. It helps you get through the hard spots. I mean, the really hard spots where you can make good decisions in here, in your heart, instead of blasting it with your mind. Because I can tell you, God doesn't stand in here. He stands in here. This I've learned absolutely. So work on this. Get rid of that ego. If you can't get rid of it and the anger's there or whatever, always ask your angels to help you. That's what they're there for, to help you get through, the twigs, the sticks, the branches that you're trying to walk through this quality of life. Have them help you. They love to help. I'm telling you. Angels love to help. That's what they're here for. So kind of leave some questions in the comments so I can see where you guys are succeeding or not, or giving up. Don't give up, because it's a mindset. Get those shoulders, get the weight off these shoulders. Remember we talked about things in your house. Get rid of that crap that you got in the attic, in the basement, in the garage. Start clearing that crap out, because you know what? It's not going to do you any good. And the energy will get so much better, and you will meditate better. That's right. You got to give space for energy, because you are energy. All of us are. And when you clutter it with all these materialistic things, it just chokes it off totally. Remember, you're going home with nothing but you. So package this up and make it brilliant and bright, because that heart holds everything in your soul. What you've done your whole entire lifetime. If you don't think you're going to go to heaven, then you won't go to heaven. We've all done our share of, misdeeds, I would call. God is the most forgiving God in this universe. Don't always forget that. He is the most forgiving God in this universe. He knows what we have dealt with down here. Work on getting this better, not your mind. Okay. Now, when you look into this keyhole, you may see faces. They'll be like light faces. They'll look like a face, but it'll look like light. And those may be your family members. I know when I got further in my meditation, I woke up in my meditation. Well, I mean, not woke up, but as I was traveling, I ended up in this place. And I looked around, and it was a big room, not like a really, really big room. And when I looked down, there was a dog down there, and this dog had like white foam balls all over its face. I'm thinking, you kind of look familiar. Well, the more I looked at this dog, it was our dog, Ichabod. My mom loved Ichabod very much. And then when I looked to the right, I seen a woman over here, a gorgeous woman, just staring at me. And then all of a sudden she pointed to another area that I had to look. And there were me and my brother's bunk beds. I knew then it was my mom. And what she was doing was cleaning the carpet, because she told me they are preparing for our arrival. Remember, this channel is going to talk about ascension and disclosure. You are beautiful beings. Miraculously beautiful beings. You may look at your body and think, oh, I don't look good at all, but trust me, when you're on the other side, you are absolutely drop dead gorgeous for a human. Because we're not the only ones in this universe. I guarantee you that. To my estimates, I have seen at least well over 1,000 different humans. Now, I don't mean like they look different. Well, yeah, some were even ETs. But they are absolutely beautiful beings. They rival our Creator like no other. And they know more than we do when it comes to our Creator. See, humanity was kept from that knowledge because you were going to be kept in control. They always pour the fear on you, telling you things are going to blow up, whatever. And whatever happens, it never happens the way they say it happens. Now, the Twin Towers, that was a huge blow to the planet because it lowered everybody's vibration down. That was an inside job. Whose we will never truly know. Don't be fearful of what you see in the news, okay? Do your due diligence. Research it all, okay? And listen to what your heart is saying. You know, your heart will always lead to the truth, always. No matter what, it will always lead to the truth. The mind's the one that could be, how would you say, shafted, tricked, manipulated. The heart cannot be manipulated. So always feel with this. Okay, well, I have to call it a day because I'm trying to keep these videos within 15 to 20 minutes. I know how you guys are. You got a busy day and we don't have a whole bunch of time to listen to everything. I thank you for all sticking around. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. I love your comments. Leave some comments if you're having issues or problems or you want to know something. I have well over 15 years of stories I'm going to tell you that are just going to be totally mind-blowing. I love my Father God. I love the angelic kingdom. I also love my star brothers and sisters. But this ascension is divine. Always remember that. It leads with your Father's foot. Remember that. And don't forget about the feather in the last video. That will come to light. Just keep it in your hat. So I thank you for hanging in there, being amazing. Everything is going to be just fine. It may get a little turbulent, but I don't want you to rock your boat. You got a strong boat. As long as you got God inside of that boat, you have a stealth, strong boat, okay? And even if you get out of whack, reach for those angels. They will put you back. They will balance that boat out, okay? Love you. May you please subscribe, like, and share. And have a beautiful, gorgeous day. And thank you so much.